Hello and welcome. In this math tutorial, our task is to solve the logarithmic equation on the board, and we are going to be doing this step by step. Now, first of all, let us notice that since log to base 3 of x is under a square root sign, it must be positive. So we have that log to base 3 of x must be greater than 0. Next, you can see that on the left-hand side, these two log terms are both in base 3, while on the right-hand side, these two log terms are both in base 9. So we are going to start this solution by changing this first log term from base 9 to base 3 to match this first log term. So when we apply the change of base formula to this right-hand side, we have log to base 3 of this quantity, that is log to base 9 of x over 3, divided by log to base 3 of the old base, which is 9. Now let us look at this. We have log to base 3 of 9. But of course, you know that 9 is 3 squared. And I trust that you remember that log to base a of a to the power b is equal to b. So log to base 3 of 3 to power 2 is equal to 2. So we have that log to base 3 of 9 is equal to 2. So this denominator is going to be equal to 2. And of course, we can write this as half multiplied by log to base 3 of log to base 9 of x over 3. Now let us look at this left-hand side. You know that the square root of 1 is 1. So this can be written as log to base 3 of the square root of 1 over log to base 3 of x. This is exactly the same as that. The next thing we are going to do is that we will apply the power law of logarithms to this right-hand side. The power law is that law that says that when we have log a to power b, that this is also equal to b times log a. That is, we can bring down the exponent of a to the front of the log term to become a multiplier. And in that same way too, we can take up this multiplier to become the exponent of a. In this case, we can take half to become the exponent of log to base 9 of x over 3. When we do that, this is now going to be log to base 3 of log to base 9 of x over 3 to power half. And of course, you know that anything raised to power half is the same as the square root of that quantity. So this right-hand side is the same as log to base 3 of the square root of log to base 9 of x over 3. And notice that on the left-hand side, we have log to base 3 of the square root of 1 over log to base 3 of x. Now, when you look at the left-hand side and you look at the right-hand side, we have log to base 3 of the square root of this and log to base 3 of the square root of this. So it means that this, that is 1 over log to base 3 of x, is equal to this, that is log to base 9 of x over 3. So from here, we can safely say that 1 over log to base 3 of x is equal to log to base 9 of x over 3. And of course, once more, we need to change the base of this logarithm from base 9 to base 3. When we apply the change of base formula, this right hand side is going to be log to base 3 of x over 3 divided by log to base 3 of the old base, which is 9. But we have already established that log to base 3 of 9 is equal to 2. So the denominator is going to be equal to 2. And here we have 1 over log to base 3 of x. The next thing we have to do is to cross multiply. When we cross multiply, we have that log to base 3 of x, that is this, multiplied by log to base 3 of x over 3 is equal to 1 times 2, which of course is equal to 2. And to open this bracket, we have to remember that log A over B is equal to log A minus log B. So this left hand side is going to be log to base 3 of x, that is this, multiplied by log to base 3 of x minus log to base 3 of 3. And of course, this is equal to 2. Now, since we have log to base 3 of x and log to base 3 of x, let log to base 3 of x be equal to d. So this is d and this is d. And of course, log to base 3 of 3 is equal to 1. So opening this bracket, we have d times d, that is d squared, minus d times 1, which is d, and this is equal to 2. Rearranging this equation, we have d squared minus d minus 2 is equal to 0. Now we can factorize this quadratic equation. All we have to do is to find the factors of minus 2 that add up to minus 1. And those are going to be minus 2 and plus 1, because minus 2 times plus 1 is minus 2. And minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1. So this can be factorized as d minus 2 multiplied by d plus 1 is equal to 0. And of course, from here we have that either d minus 2 is equal to 0 or d plus 1 is equal to 0. From here we have that d is equal to 2. And from here we have that d is equal to minus 1. But let us remember that d is log to base 3 of x. So log to base 3 of x is equal to 2, or log to base 3 of x is equal to minus 1. But now let us remember this constraint. Log to base 3 of x must be positive because of this square root sign. So this answer is unacceptable. And of course, you know that when we have a statement like this, it simply means that 3 to the power 2 is equal to x. So from here we have that x is equal to 3 squared, which is equal to 9. So we have that the value of x that satisfies this logarithmic equation is 9. Now to check our answer, we simply substitute 9 for x in the original equation. On the left hand side, we have log to base 3 of 1 over square root of log to base 3 of x, which is 2. And this is equal to log to base 9 of log to base 9 of 9 over 3. 9 over 3 is 3. Of course, this is equal to log to base 9 of log to base 9 of 9 to the power half, because of course 3 is the square root of 9. Once more, remember that log to base a of a to power b is equal to b. So log to base 9 of 9 to power half is equal to half. And of course, this is the same as log to base 3 of the square root of half. Now let us change the base of this logarithm from base 9 to base 3 using our change of base formula. Applying the change of base formula to this, we have log to base 3 of half divided by log to base 3 of 9. But one small, log to base 3 of 9 is equal to 2. So the denominator is going to be equal to 2. And of course, this is the same as half times log to base 3 of half. And applying the power rule to this is log to base 3 of half to the power half, which of course is equal to log to base 3 of the square root of half. Now you can see that when x is equal to 9, the right hand side of this equation is equal to the left hand side of the equation. And with that, we come to the end of today's tutorial. I hope you learned something new. If you enjoy such content, please subscribe to the channel. Leave us a like to support the channel. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.